Hello there everyone. Hello. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's Monday afternoon and just cruising in the car, just finished at the gym and just had a great day, really empowering day, fantastic one. Shared a lot of really cool stuff today and worked with some phenomenal individuals. But I just wanted to share something because I was also listening to one of my mentors, because as I do in the car, I don't normally listen to music. I'm always listening to YouTube clips and trying to entertain and grow my mind at all times, right? But one of the things that we need to realize is that in 2017 and going on beyond in your life, you have to realize what your greatest asset is. And in the clip that I was watching, I was talking about creating wealth and how to have a more enriched life. And the gentleman was saying that typically poor people don't value this asset, and wealthy people really do value this asset. And it really got me thinking, how true is this? And this asset that this gentleman was talking about was, you probably heard it before, time. He was saying that poor people do not value their time, but wealthy people have a very strong sensitivity to time. What they give their time to, what they give their attention to, because your time is limited, right? And essentially, if something's, how do I put it, draining you, if something's, if you're paying attention or paying time to something and it's not enriching your life, you need to start to notice that, start recognize that. And if you want to succeed in 2017, you need to start to get very sensitive. Where's your time going to? Who are you paying your time to? What are you paying your time? Where are you paying it to? Are you paying it to the TV? Are you paying it to people around you that are constantly bitching and moaning and complaining and not taking responsibility for their own life? Because for me, it's one of the biggest things that sort of repels me. If someone has got stuff going on and they're constantly complaining about it, it's a little bit repelling. I'm happy to sit, comfort, coach, be compassionate, but at the end of the day, one of the most attractive features of anyone is someone that can look at a situation, take control of it, and do something about it. And the thing is, we need to start to look at our activities and go, is this enriching my life or not? And when you start to get really sensitive about that, you start to live your life very differently. Hi, Janelle. And I know that through daily life we've got our obligations as such, but even our obligations, we can start just choose those, but we can also see the value in the obligations, taking care of family and all of that. You know, there's a lot of aspects of that that actually does enrich us and we get a sense of contribution around it. But if somebody's taking up your space and they're just draining you of energy, start to ask yourself the question, is it really worth your time to be paying them your time? Because if you want to get further in 2017, start to notice, where are you paying your time? Where are you paying it? Where are you paying it? And if you're paying it to the wrong place, I can guarantee you that it's going to be holding you back in your success, and 2017 is not going to be as great as you want it to be, right? So start to get strategic. Start to think about, what do I want to pay my time to? What do I want to pay my time to? And how much is this activity right now expanding me? Because when you focus on expansion and focus on contribution, focus on service, then the wealth and all the money and all that comes, right? But when you're thinking, oh my gosh, being around this person's draining. Oh my gosh. Hey Anna, great to have you on the line. I just love that I can create an international audience. This is really cool. Love it, love it. It's good to see you, Anna. When you start to get really sensitive about time, I mean, let me ask you the question with Bill Gates. He would be ridiculously sensitive about how he spends every single minute or second, because he wants to maximize every single moment of his life. When you maximize the moments, your life changes. Maximize your moments and your life changes. But when you're, I will totally support people having rest, and even getting rest and achieving rest is an achievement in itself for sometimes. But at the end of the day though, whatever you're paying your time to is going to have a result. And sometimes we just throw away our time. We just give it away, give it away, give it away. But really, it's your greatest asset. Protect it, fortify it. Fortify your time, because I can guarantee you that highly successful people are fortifying their time and really valuing it, right? So throughout your day, another analogy I heard was a day, you've got 24 hours of it, and it's kind of like carriages on a train. You've got so many carriages on a train, and you get to decide what you're going to put in those hours. Get sensitive about what you put in them, and watch the results happen. It's really, really different when you get sensitive about your time. So there's no such thing as what I would say the perfect day every day. But when you start to get strategic about it, you can get so much more value from your day. So I guess I'll just finish off by saying, decide where you're going to pay your time to. And if you're finding that things are, how do I put this, not time rewarding is the best way to put it, start to make new choices around that, because new choices create new results. All right. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Really appreciate your time. And I never take your time for granted, and you should never take your time for granted either, because we've got such a limited life. I mean, we've only got 100 years to be here, so value every single moment. We've just come off some great holidays. I'm sure we've all had a great time over Christmas and New Year's, but this year has already started. What are you going to pay your time to? What are you going to pay it to? All right. So have an awesome week. I'll check in back with you guys probably around Wednesday, Friday. Thank you so much for the likes, everyone. Really appreciate it. And yeah, have a fantastic week. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Bye for now.